My biggest regret in life has always been something that happened right after high school. To give, I guess, a little bit of backstory, um, when I was in high school, I never had any plans to go to college. I couldn't even afford to take SAT tests, or the SATs rather. I guess the T stands for test. Um, it just wasn't something that was ever on my docket. Um, Not only could I not afford to take the test, but I couldn't afford to go to college anyways. I mean, my prom that I also regret going to, but that's a different regret. Um, my prom cost my parents a lot of money, and that ended up not really being valuable. So just the thought of them spending money on college was insane. So, you know, come around to senior year, all my friends are talking about going to this college or that college, and they ask me, hey, what colleges are you thinking about going to? I say, I ain't going to college. I can't afford college. You know, you can have good luck with going to college. And one of my best friends actually approached me a little bit later that year, and he was like, hey, do you want to go to college? Because I could give you the hookups. I can get you into the college I'm going, which is CSU Monterey Bay in mid-ish California. And I was like, well, I'd definitely be interested in going to college. I'd be the first person in my entire family to not only go to college, but to graduate from college. And he was like, okay, I'm gonna set you up to go to this college. I know this person, blah blah blah. You'll be good. In regards to paying for it, he's like, you don't have to worry about it. There's this like FAFSA thing, that will help you pay for it. And also like the school will also like give me somewhat of a free ride or something like that. So I was like, well, you know what, if that's how it's going to be, that would be great. I get to not only go to college, but I get to go to college with one of my best friends. So I went to said college, and I was there for a little while. But because I never had any interest in going to college, I never knew what I wanted to do going to college. And this kind of put me in a very awkward spot because I didn't know how to approach the curriculum. I didn't know that I had to do certain things to get certain places. But eventually I decided like, okay, I guess I'm going to do performing arts, and I'll try that. But when looking around the school curriculum, they didn't really have any performing arts classes or anything like that. So I thought, well, okay, I have to sit in college for who knows how many years doing all this general education stuff, but I can't actually do the things that I want to do at college and the things that I want to learn. And that didn't work for me at the time. So I decided that I would leave, and I would go look for a school that would actually allow me to do the things that I wanted to do. And so after about two and a half weeks, I dropped out of CSU Monterey Bay, and I went home. And that is my biggest regret in life. Not that I didn't graduate from a really good school, or that I didn't really get to pursue a career there that maybe would have been beneficial to me. It's that a really good friend of mine did me a crazy big favor, and I just kind of tossed it by the wayside and didn't really give it the appreciation that it deserved. I didn't understand fully what he had done for me, and that to this day is my biggest regret in life. I don't know if it put a strain on our relationship or not. I know today we don't talk as much as we used to, but I have since apologized. We've hung out and stuff like that. I have expressed my regrets to him multiple times. It's not a decision that I'm particularly proud of in my life, because I don't have very many friends. I have like a tiered system, and I don't have very many friends, and I have even less best friends. And he was a best friend who did kind of an unimaginable thing to benefit me, and I screwed it up, and I really wish that I didn't do that. So if you're listening, you know who you are. I am once again just going to say that I am super sorry that I didn't stay. Super sorry that I didn't tell you that I was leaving, to give you the opportunity to kind of change my mind. And if I could go back in time, that would be the first thing that I would change. Is I would have stayed at CSU Monterey Bay through thick and thin to get a degree there, and then move on to something, because that was probably the best school I could have possibly got into, especially because I didn't take any SATs. I didn't have the grades qualify for schools like that, but I got in anyways because a friend helped me out, and I didn't appreciate that as much as I should have. So that is my biggest regret in life.